Good morning and afternoon, everyone. Today, I'm excited to present our proposal for the International Street Challenge, a street renewal project in Doha, Qatar. Our goal is to transform an underutilized urban space into a vibrant, functional, and culturally resonant street that serves both locals and tourists. So the first part is introduction and location analysis. The site is located on Museum Street in Doha, near key attractions such as the National Museum of Qatar, the Museum of Islamic Art, Souk Waqif Market, and several parks and stadiums. This area is a cultural and commercial hub, attracting a diverse mix of residents, commuters, and tourists. Qatar's climate is extreme, with summer temperatures reaching over 40 centigrade and mild winters. This greatly influences our design choices, especially in terms of shade, cooling, and plant selection. So the second part is social and cultural context. The surrounding area is rich in cultural landmarks. The Museum of Islamic Art houses priceless artifacts and embodies Islamic architectural elegance. Sak Waqif is a historic market offering spices, textiles, and traditional Qatari cuisine. We drew inspiration from Islamic geometric and floral patterns, which we propose to integrate into tactile pavements and street elements. This not only beautifies the space but also reinforces local cultural identity. So the third part is identify problems. So let's back to the first part. Our traffic and spatial analysis revealed several issues. The firstly, narrow sidewalks that cause pedestrian congestion. Next, an overly wide central green belt tree lawn that wastes valuable space. Lastly, lack of shade and resting areas, making the street uncomfortable in the heat. So the fourth part is the design, conception, and solutions. Our proposal includes A. Rebalancing space. We propose narrowing the central green belt and widening the sidewalks to improve pedestrian flow and reduce conflict with vehicles. B. Solar panel trees. These are the centerpiece of our design. So they provide shade through a tree-like canopy made of solar panels. They generate electricity to power street lights, Wi-Fi, and USB charging ports. And they include hexagonal mesh panels for air purification and integrated sprinklers for automated plant watering. And they also feature flower beds for local drought resistant plants like date palms and acacia. C. Enhancing public amenities. The solar trees will offer free Wi-Fi and charging stations, encouraging people to stay and engage with the space. The fifth part, cultural and festival integration. We also propose incorporating cultural symbols and seasonal elements into the street design, especially during important Islamic holidays like Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. Decorative flags, lighting, and patterns inspired by dates, spices, and traditional sailboats will create a festive atmosphere. This helps promote Qatari culture subtly and effectively, enhancing the visitor experience. Overall, our design addresses urban heat island effect through shading and greenery, renewable energy use via solar panels, improved walkability and public safety, and cultural preservation through thoughtful design elements. So, in summary, our street renewal proposal for Doha combines sustainable technology, cultural storytelling, and people centered design. We believe it can serve as a model for future urban projects in hot climates, creating spaces that are not only functional but also meaningful and beautiful. Thank you for your attention. We are happy to take any questions. So that is our proposal. Thank you for listening.